Somos Food Más, tu canal.
And the same back three as their previous two matches after Cristian Romero's return amends. And right the same after his
He's on the right-hand side as a wing-back as well, Seb, to be honest. I think it's an area that...
on his way. Romero, nicely done.
Especially defensively, as you mentioned earlier, he's made quite a few errors, and I think Doherty...
Only Manchester City have conceded fewer goals.
And I think that is the key. Sometimes it can be, especially early on in this for Podence.
Portuguese just getting caught there by Romero.
Yeah, it's a proper...
Saving friend.
From behind like that, you can't even win the ball. Sometimes you just got to stay on your feet, but Romero...
For which he still wears that protective headgear. Tottenham falling behind to a side who don't concede.
He can be a real handful.
He's got the bit between his teeth. Argentinian seeing plenty of the ball so far through. And Romero trying the...
They're in and around that halfway line. It's generally a real pass.
Semedo. Romero steps across.
Really good clean sheets, and away from home especially.
We'll see the shape now. You'd fancy they go to a back four. We'll see. Making his way around the pitch. He's getting applauded by the home fans. To Romero. The game, and that Wolves look like they had the advantage on paper. It's played out like that so far. Tottenham and Lucas Moura frustrated with himself as Wolves look to break. Romero sliding across all season.
Not seen him play too often in that central role though, in behind the front. I've mainly seen him wide.
Nori running through the middle, ran into trouble.
He's got to pass the ball. I mean, it's a brilliant first run from Nori, but there's good players in good positions.
Loose pass
for Wolves in that position. I just haven't seen that for Tottenham's work that he does for them so well. And on the ball,
Nori tearing forward. Podence outside of the boot, looking for that ball through to him.
And they've just got too much for Tottenham when they do that.
Good challenge in the first half. Ryan Sessegnon going off for Kulusevski.
It's a 4-2-3-1 from Spurs now, isn't it? That's how bad they've been with that.
This is old side. Bentancur, Romero taking charge there and had to.
Early indication of Romero and Davis just not on the...
It's better from Tottenham in closing, putting the pressure on Wolves there.
No, I mean, there's so much pace on the ball. Have your first touch, trust yourself, and I think
that Wolves are very much in this European mix as well.
The season already is capable of those kind of drive.
Still a long way.
That lacks that switching off of defensively, positionally, and Sarr's good enough just to stand up and block the shot.
Romero's long ball.
The difference it makes is massive. You know, they're just a bit more aggressive, Seb. They're winning more balls, they're winning more in the air, but just 5 yards of sprinting, his footwork is... I'd expect, to be honest, you'd think at this stage 2-0 up, they'd be feeling pressure.
Have Wolves seen off that Tottenham pressure? I don't know with forwards, who knows?
He hasn't been on that form. I mean, the chance he had in the first half was
by Kundal. Still time for this.
I think the biggest compliment I can give him is that he hasn't stood out as not being up.
Jimenez can't get to that. Ruben Neves can't.
Well, this is really good pressure from Romero, who for me has been a one positive.
There in the end, here's Trincao. Man who can carry the ball, but wanted to get on with it. Romero.
They've been anywhere near punchy enough playing the ball out from...
Tottenham with their latest corner. In it goes and tipped over by Sarr. Well, it's not to be, it seems, for Tottenham. Romero that time.
Good climb from Romero. Gets up ahead of Say.
Trincao. Lovely feet. There's Silva. Minutes.
Sharp, and he's certainly had an impact for Wolves, but